Books? Yeah, I read books. I've read every book.
I make this statement to say that I am pro-girlbossing, pro-orchestrating your husband's plot to kill the king and rule the country. Any self-respecting woman should not allow anything that would make a stuffed bird laugh. Any self-respecting Victorian-era woman should hire witches to prophesize her husband's death. Don't let anything get in the way of your girlbossing.
Yeah, I read. My favorite book is MacBeth. You stinky like an Englander. Cover your breath. I kill fools to death. Leave fools dead like that fool killer king. I put an explosive in your wedding ring. Make your wedding ring explode. Shrink you down, you get eaten by toads. The plot to kill king ain't his, it's his wife. Shout out women. That plan was to stab him with a knife, I think. But he was stupid and people catch him in the act. He ain't no actor, so he cannot act. Everyone who saw getting stabbed, rob a fool and reduce them to rags. Wife hiring witches, leave a man prophesize. Girl boss, your shoes untied, you slip just as I hypothesized. The head of state so old like he fossilized. Wife want MacBeth to be holding the crown originally, but she gets up to some witchery, as I mentioned aforementionedly. Lady do shit herself, self-sufficiently. Oops, she's overcome with guilt and kills herself. That's just how it goes. That's how this book, it ends.
I walk in your house. I step on your fucking grapes. I don't respect you.
Shit get real Roman. Show up in your dreams, it's a bad omen. Hit you get your bag stolen. Deer antler stag show me. You get stabbed and broken. You stinky, I pack some soap in. Howling and screaming and moping. Open your brain, I'm trepannant. Kids these days are always demanding. I hand you a handgun. Fuck up my staple, your man's done. Fuck up your balls like your cocks run. So scary, I make a rock stand up and run. Don't fuck with your progeny. Mock your grandson, laughed out of the room by a gaggle of goons. Crying so hard you could lather the moon. Your haircut is silly and you stand like a broom. Get your hands off of my tomb for I smack you a bloom. Call a conquistador out of the circus. Killing a king with a spoon cause he worthless. I rob Gargamel and I'm leaving him smurfless.
Fucking on a bitch from Rome, Sylvester Stallone, how I aim for the dome, make me wanna bone, boy, she giving good dome, glad yes, all chrome, on my weed homegrown. Going hard before the invention of satin, how the fuck is he rapping, cause he do it straight Latin. Canis and Mayus, you know I got that dog in me, Sensei is Deus, Sensei is a god you see, wood like mahogany, driving like a bit Romany, fucking they ass up like sodomy, Sensei a prodigy.
Your dad don't care about you, he leave on a business venture. Landlord lapped out of the Isthmus sector. If you a landlord, consider my shit list entered. If I'm in the area, your home getting entered. Fight with a horse like I'm Rome getting ventured. Get taught by a glob that's a boneless mentor. Rob my mother, fill you with stones and splinters. Clean old man laundry, I roll lint up. Steal 10 ducks if I'm caught my eyes well up. The other 290 are stored in my cellar. Your dad come back and he fucks up the servers. Fuck around with his business, get murdered. I kill Ronald Reagan, I'm deserving of standing ovation. Back your shit up, it's demanding citation. Catch you acting rude, get launched out of my spaceship. Oh yeah, my favorite book? Yeah, it's this one where this guy is like talking to his neighbor, and the neighbor is like in the guy's driveway, and he just won't move his car out of the guy's driveway. It's really cool, I swear. Jane Austen? You ever heard about Jane Austen? Yeah, me neither. Jane Austen, more like Jane Austen. Jane Austen, get accosted. That lady was a woman back in the 1500s. I'm lying, she was in the 1800s. She wrote books about women. Wow. Shout out women. One of her books was about Pride and Prejudice. If I were a misogynist, I would be her nemesis. She died from carcinogenesis. No, she did not. I don't know how she died. She was writing about socioeconomic classes. If I catch a fool silly, they get drowned in molasses. Regency era England, fools mingling. Lizzie hates Guy, but it's England. You know how they are, so they gotta get married. Fuck England, I'm bored as hell. I'm speed running this shit. Okay, Lizzie needs to get married. She's poor. Rich guy who hates bitching, marrying is England. Lizzie hates Guy because he's standoffish. But Guy likes her because she is nice. Guy is actually antisocial and awkward. But there's more Jane Austen books. They're about internet romance dramas. Everyone gets married. Jane Austen's big about marriage or something. Everyone's sorry. People a long time ago talk weird. That is another thing. Where Army Guy seems cool. He's weird actually. 19-year-old Army Guy goes with 15-year-old. Not cool. Fuck you. You just got Jane Austen synopsized. Leave you with mops in your eyes, you got mop eyes. Leave you drowning chicken pot pie. Leave you in a pot, turn you to pot guy. Pig living pigsty. Pig loving pig guy. Leave you cooked big fry. Shout out Jane Austen. I've read every Jane Austen book. I've been reading Jane Austen books since they came out.
And what he does different is he's a bug. He's not a human. I don't have any obligation to care. He's not a person. It's realistic. It's realism. And you ask, why did he turn into a bug? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter. It's capitalism. He's in his room eating cheese. There is so much that I admire about him. So why are you asking? Why? How? I think those are inappropriate questions, to be frank. He is an organism. There is nothing else.
Franz Kafka. Franz Kafka writes books. Metamorphosis. Gregor Samsa, man turned bug. Squelching. His family hates him. He's a bug. Some fucker threw an apple on his bed. This shit is preposterous. Bug. Ooh. Fuck with the bug spit. He a bug ass motherfucker. Eating moldy cheese and shit. Shout out bug. I love eating moldy cheese. H.P. Lovecraft? Everyone knows H.P. Lovecraft. But did you know that H.P. Lovecraft is on this album? Personally? No, you didn't. It's not true. He made silly book about unimaginable horror. But he was not cool. He did not like minorities. He named his cat the N-word. Not very cool. Also, very importantly, he looks silly. I am not rocking with H.P. Lovecraft, and so are none of my homies. I definitely have read his work. That shit is phony. I leave him statuified like he's stony. Now I pass it to my boy, young Cherrybush.
I don't like H.P. Lovecraft. He inspired an entire genre of horror which is treated with loving hands. You can only separate art from the artist once they are dead. Thank you, H.P. Lovecraft, for being dead. Eat my ass, H.P. Lovecraft. H.P. Lovecraft? More like H.P. Lovecraft. Like ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shout out young Cherrybush. Love that guy. Shout out Lois Lowry. Anyone rocking with Lois Lowry? Of course you're rocking with Lois Lowry. It's Lois Lowry. Shout out Lois Lowry. Yeah, bitch, I'm giving, like my name is the giver, but I am not the giver, so I'm stealing your shit like I'm stealing your liver. Taking your morsels and slivers, yeah, I steal from a homeless man, and I steal your home, make you a homeless man. Your home been stole like you don't own it anymore, it's mine now, fuck you. If I were the giver, I'd give you a memory of someone getting eaten by Clifford the Big Red Dog, because you suck, fuck you. Piece of shit. I'm the giver, I own all the memories of bitches and hoes. No bitches for you, you are bitchless. I keep a list of the bitches and you're on my bitch list. I got the old man prowess, yeah, I do a kickflip. Skateboard. Bro think he cool kidnapping babies. Who cares if that baby get killed? Your ass is missing out, you ain't never ate krill. If you don't get your ass out of my office, I will.
Get out of my office. Right now.
What do you mean I haven't read any of these books? I've read these books. I don't even know what you're talking about. Do you know who I am? Do you know who my father is? Who do you think you are? You just barged into my office talking about, you never read any of these books. You started screaming at me about how I don't know anything. Maybe you don't know anything. I bet you don't even know who Dr. Seuss is. You know what? Get out of my office. Get the fuck out of my office. Get out of my office right fucking now.